All of you are very special to us.
Bill J. Dean, Tech 4, Army, 1943 to 1945.
Jack Graham, Second Lieutenant, Air Force.
Nathan Shine, Corporal, Army, 1941 to 1946.
The key to Cedar Park, I'm going to take it home and put it right next to a thing I have on the wall of all my ribbons.
Joe Pierce, Petty Officer 3rd Class, Navy, 1945 to 1946.
I spent a little over 2 years in the Pacific and flew 39 missions on B-25s, which is the best weapon in the area over there. Then they converted and gave us a chance to stay in the 25s or go to 4 engines. And I said, well, okay. So I went to B-24s. They changed the whole group. We were the Red Raiders.
This was like 100 times what I hoped it would be for my dad. My dad has just been riding on the waves of honor for the last week. He's been going over his mission. It just was a landslide of memories and pride.
Got a refinery at Balikpapan, Borneo. Found out later, I didn't know that thing was that important, that refinery, but it supposedly was furnishing more than 30% of all the aviation fuel, for the Japanese effort. I wanted to fly. I wanted to be a pilot, and I wasn't going to allow the draft board to put me in an infantry outfit to carry a rifle. I didn't want that. So I became a draft dodger. I'd flown 15 missions and dropped bombs on Germany. And then I got a letter from the draft board. They found me. I was flying combat as a first lieutenant.
It seems like everybody from the hometown was gone. They were all in service or serving somewhere. So then I joined up and went along with them.
I was a waist gunner in a PB-4Y2, which is a patrol bomber with 4 engines. That's what all those numbers mean. And I fired twin 50s out of a turret.
I joined an Army band over there, and I was in Heidelberg getting ready to come back to the United States when General Patton was killed, and we played his funeral. He died in Heidelberg because of that car wreck, and we practiced marching because we followed his casket all the way from the church to the railroad station, and we played 3 trains when he went to Luxembourg for the funeral.
I think it was one of the greatest things I've said for a long, long time. They've got to give the city so much credit for honoring us old guys. And I thought the city did an excellent job.
I was really blown away by how many people came out, how many veterans were able to attend. Their families came in from all over the country. This event felt really Cedar Park to me. We have a certain mood in this community, a certain feeling, and it was really, really captured in this event. I was very moved by the whole thing.
It's a unique population in the city of Cedar Park to be able to recognize these veterans who are part of the greatest generation, and we are losing them, and it's important that we take the time to recognize them, and this is a military-friendly city.
A lady the other day, an elderly lady, interviewed me at the hospital and said, "We really thank you for your service." And I said, "You know, it's been at least 20 years since anybody said that to me. It makes you feel pretty good."